And we're live. Hey, I am going to make this a quick one because I'm tired. I was on here late last night with Glenn Morshower and I'm just tired. So I'm not going to make this a long drawn out one, but I was looking at some stuff on social media and I noticed some people in my life um, that have disappeared. They're not in my life anymore, and I'm okay with it. But have you ever had that situation where there was somebody in your life, whether it was a relationship, I know, Leanne, I fell asleep in my chair for like 20 minutes. I was literally sitting here reading this book and I was way into it and then I dozed off and now I've got this dang second wind, but I am going to bed soon. However, have you ever had, hey, Doug Wing, we got Leanne, Doug Wing, Larry Schneider in the house. What's going on? Yeah, my hair is a little short though, Doug. We went a little short, too short. We're not going to do that again. But anyway, so a sure sign that you are growing is you start seeing negative people, and not just necessarily, and I don't mean like mean, nasty. I just mean people with a lower energy will start to fall away out of your life because you're growing, you're vibrating at a higher frequency. And when you do that, as you grow and you start outgrowing people spiritually, energetically. And so a lot of people get really upset with that. And I don't. Like, I look at it as, okay, I'm growing. I try to make sure that I have a clean slate in the matter, that I've kept my side of the street clean in that relationship. And if they fall by the wayside, they fall by the wayside, and that's okay. And maybe even you did something wrong in the relationship, and that's okay. You're human. We all make mistakes. Hello, Tracy Swanson. How in the world are you? Takes courage to accept that things don't stay the same, right? And I see people that are, I see people from high school. I'm 52 years old. I see people from high school that I went to school with that are still stuck in the 80s. They're still stuck in the 80s. They think they're a member of a heavy metal rock band, or they, whatever. And it's like, dude, and they've sent me friend requests that I didn't accept. Facebook limits me to 5,000 friends. So I'm selective with who I accept as a friend and who I keep around as a friend. So I would just say to you, when you feel like there are people that are kind of falling away in your life, instead of looking at yourself and going, maybe I'm just a jerk. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're vibrating at a higher spiritual frequency, and you're just too much. They can't handle it. You're growing faster and more. Just go ahead and end it between us now. Glenn, I love you, dude. You're awesome. I am not inviting you on. Don't take it personal. I'm making this a short one. I'm going to bed. Look at me. My bag's under my eyes. The growth chart. I'm 6'2", not shrinking. That is all. Good night. I just wanted to come on because I noticed some people that are no longer right. Who would you talk to every day? I noticed some people that they're no longer friends of mine. They've unfriended me on Facebook. And it's easy for me to take that personal. But I don't. I just don't. Man, life's too short. Like they weren't happy with the friendship. They weren't I don't know what it was. Honestly, I'm not going to waste any of my time trying to figure it out because I don't think for other people. I don't, maybe I sing in favor of Trump and they hated that or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But like, here's what I can say. Well, thank you, Suman. I appreciate you following me all the way from Bangladesh. That is awesome. I just think that, hey, Corey Calvin, how in the world are you, brother? Good to see you. I saw Weldon Whitehurst, I think. There he is. Oh, he's leaving. Weldon. It's only midnight, dude. Anyway, I just want to pop on for a minute and say, when you start seeing people that are of a lower energy, they start disappearing, then don't take it personal. It's a sign of your growth. It's a sign that you're moving in the right direction. Peculiar haircuts, closed doors, and early bed. Oh, dude. Look at my hair. Yeah, it got cut way too short. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a little too short. What's up, Mike Scott? How you doing? So look, if you start seeing people that are falling away from your life, there's a good chance. I mean, there's a chance that it's your fault. Look at it, really inspect it, and think, okay, did I do everything that I could do to maintain this relationship or this friendship? And if you can say, yes, I did, and be honest with yourself, if you've done a searching and fearless moral inventory, and you can say, my side of the street is clean in this matter, then just accept that you're growing. And as you grow, people are going to grow away from you. It's just the way it is. I know way too many people, which is probably 90+% of the earth, that they stay stuck in maybe their childhood or their teenage years. Or oh, wow. I look like Sergeant Carter. Nice, dude. Wow. Where's my hat when I need it? So anyway, look, that's not very nice, Glenn. And yes, now I am referencing our friendship. I'm just kidding. So I love Glenn. He knows that. But look, try not to spend too much time. I forget who said this. Was it Shakespeare maybe? But no sadder word from tongue nor pen. No sadder words from tongue nor pen. These 4 words, what might have been. Don't live in that. If you see that somebody's fading away and you can't keep it. Then I have these friendships like my buddy Richard Trevino. He's a pastor buddy of mine down in Corpus Christi, Texas, really, really dear friend of mine. And I mean, we don't spend a lot of time anymore talking. We're just both busy in our own thing. But when we do talk, it's like we never stopped talking. It's just one of those things, you know. Tracy says, but some people grow and get too big for their britches, as Granny always said. Stay humble. Well, I'm not a fan of that saying, you're getting too big for your britches. Glenn actually talks about that. I believe in staying humble, definitely. But I think, yeah, staying grounded, as Leanne says. But I think that too many people in life, too many people were told, don't get too big for your britches. And Glenn talks about that. And you know, I agree with him that I think, you know, why would, you know, I think that you need to have a sense of humility. Definitely. You need to not forget where you came from, but definitely outgrow your britches. I mean, my goal is always to be in an expansive place, an expansive mindset. Always. Massive egos. I get that. Right. I understand that. Trust me, I understand that. You know, the people whose egos get out of control, I can't stand being around those people. I can't. And I normally I'll be like, wow, you feeling pretty important about yourself there, aren't you? You know, and if they don't accept it, then guess what? See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. So, you know, just remember that a sign of growth is you start really seeing the low energy people around you, and you start seeing them fade away. They fade into the sunset, and you can't fix the relationship. We are supposed to outgrow all britches that were issued to you by society. Exactly. Shine and let your light shine your light without apology. Amen. Yeah, I got that, Glenn, that were issued to us by society. Not everyone will like us. The ones that don't, doesn't matter. That's right. But that's also, like I said, you know, it's the thing that I've heard Grant Cardone say, I've heard, you know, a lot of people say, and that is this: as you grow, as you start to become more and more successful, as you know, Tracy, for you to run that ranch and really do everything that you want to do, you know, couple $2, $3, $4 million a year would probably do you well, right? But like, too many people, and that's so you can really succeed and make. But people think that, you know, what if I make $100 million a year? Is that a problem? It's only a problem if I'm a butthole before I made $100 million a year, because money amplifies what already exists. So if you're a good, giving, caring person, you're probably going to be a good, giving, caring person with a lot of money. If you're an a-hole, you're probably going to be an even bigger a-hole when you have a lot of money. And people think, oh, that's, so what? If I want to be an a-hole with well, you can, but here's the thing. You're not going to have much of an existence. You're not going to have many people that want to be around you that genuinely care about you. Genuinely care. So, you know, but I won't ever forget my roots. Well, and again, I've been there where I grew up with zero. made a ridiculous amount of money, got really cocky and drunk all the time, and lost it all as a result of my cockiness and craziness. So, you know, and then I got humble again, and I've made more and more and more money. But again, it's not about, it is about that, because look, having a lot of money is actually a cool thing to have. And I'm not saying it arrogantly. It's way better than being broke. Having options and having freedom is way, way better than being broke. Hey, Kathy from Las Vegas. How in the world are you, sweetheart? I love Kathy Rickley. I've been keeping you in my prayers a lot. She recently lost her husband, and she's an amazing, amazing lady. Love that woman right there. So look, just know that when people are fading away into the background, when it feels like, man, why is this person like not calling me as often, or they're not, when I call they don't answer, or whatever it is, right? It's not about you being a bad person. Maybe the simple fact is you're expanding. Maybe your spiritual growth and your energetic growth is way outgrowing the pace that they want to grow at, or that they need right now, and they can't tolerate it in their life. It's not for them, and that's okay. It's a good sign. It's a good sign for you. And the relationships that will come in and replace those relationships will be far, far better and much, much deeper once you're focused on your spiritual growth, once you're focused on you being a better person, once you're focused on you giving back more to the world. You'll attract the right people into your life, and the ones that aren't supposed to be there will be gone. Glenn says, when we expand and evolve, we may find that the herd feels threatened by our new design. Couldn't have said it better, dude. The herd will feel threatened. The herd will feel threatened. If money doesn't make us happy, then I would much prefer to be unhappy and rich. Amen. Totally agree. Totally agree. Because if you're unhappy and broke, you're really miserable to be around. If you're unhappy and rich, you might be more tolerable. I'm just saying. Anyway, I just want to pop on for a few minutes and express that, when you see people fading away, it could be that you're just outgrowing them, and that's okay. That's going to happen in life. You guys have an awesome night. Thank you for popping in here. I genuinely appreciate and love you all. And I will see you tomorrow. And Sophia, I see you on here, and I thank you for being here. And you're right. People are terrified of what they don't know. Amen. You guys have a great night.